everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Here's Maxey. And he buries his first look. Boy, the rumor mill is buzzing, Clark. Here in the middle of the year, how's that affect you as a team?
Well, all of that outside noise, whether it's the rumor mill or dynamics within the team, when it's outside noise, it can have a real negative effect because you just don't know how players are dealing with that and if they're dealing with it constructively. So with the amount of trades in the NBA, though, I know that players typically are relieved when the trading deadline passes.
And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Pass to Green. Just 5 on the clock. And he drives in. Embiid. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Few players in the NBA strike fear into opponents, but Embiid is one of them because of his size, skill, and crazy strength.
Now here's Green. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Lakers foul.
And DeAndre Jordan gets the whistle that time.
That's his first
foul.
First team foul.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. To the paint. Here's Harris. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
That's his first personal foul.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket, and he can run the floor.
And the basket by Curry.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
Seth Curry. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside. Here's James.
Good challenge that time by Embiid, using all that length quite well.
Back to Bradley. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Embiid. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now Los Angeles with it. Looking for their first basket of the game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And, you know, they might not be in the same conference, but with any top team, they want to show they can compete with the best teams out of conference, too.
All right, coming out to the court.
The Lakers making a switch here. Pass to James. Back to Westbrook. Kept alive. Out to Anthony. James outside. Anthony misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Here's Davis.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline.
Joel Embiid.
2K Sports checks in with their loyal viewers with the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. We welcome you this Thursday evening as we get set for some exciting NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Chicago. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
Kevin, I don't think they're too worried about the winning streak coming to an end, especially if they just do what they've been doing. Just play good, solid, smart basketball on both ends of the floor.
Out to Nance. Lillard from outside. Caruso grabs the miss. And here are the Bulls now. It's a three-point game. Now when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
Dives for it. Ball feeling it out a bit. Traps in the tray.
Lonzo Ball.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
The shot by Lillard wide open. No good, unable to end this run. And DeRozan. Here we go.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. That's a 2 from Lillard. And Vucevic pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Levine can't hit. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. Coach is well aware how dangerous Lillard can be closing out tight games. He told me we need to win this game in the first 3 quarters. If it's close at the end, Dame knows it. We can turn it up to a level that we can't deal with. So let's see if they can get off to that quick start. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
You know, Steve, now that we have some time away from it, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in that bubble?
I think the wildest part, Kevin, was having players having the same living arrangement. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in NBA history.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Now, here's Ball. He has 5. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That's his first foul.
His first personal.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And Portland making a change here. Here's Ball. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Vucevic
assisted.
Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets.
Poked away. Pass to DeRozan. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal. 4th team foul. Timeout for the Bulls. Your Blazer dance.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first.
Bulls substitution.
Brown outside. And then Jones with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Lillard. 7 points in the game.
And, you know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Damian Lillard.
Of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And it's Bradley with the ball for Chicago. 10-point lead.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. Here's Zeller. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Dosunmu. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
That's a 2 from Simons. And it's off the back rim. No good. Powell with the steal. And Jones sends it back. And so it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint.
All right, look who's coming out on the court. Come on.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. Here's Caruso. Now here's Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Levine, here we go. Vucevic with the bucket. And it's 6 points to Vucevic.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And, Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And it's Lillard missing.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Trailblazers trailed by 13. Lillard, right side.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
Vucevic with the block.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
Levine's shot is off.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to Caruso.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A three-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And Vucevic pulls it down.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
DeMar DeRozan.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Dallas Mavericks come in for this one. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Magic are looking to grab one here for the home fans in Orlando before heading out again. With more or less half of the NBA season in the books, things have not been going their way.
Well, Kevin, this portion of the schedule has really given this team some major headwinds. I mean, the level of competition they're facing, the quality of those teams, that's like 200 miles an hour of headwind you're dealing with, and that is hard to get out of.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Gary Harris. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Wagner has it in the corner. Harris outside. To the inside. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Top of the key, Porzingis. Around the league, Doris, we're seeing plenty of small ball, but some teams are trying to go big. If you were a coach at this point, which way would you go?
Well, it's all contingent on who your personnel is. Do your strengths lie in the post, or do they lie on the perimeter? The best coaches put their best players in positions to be successful. Can you maximize the talent on your roster?
First team foul.
And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic outside. Driving in.
This is the ridiculous wingspan of Mo Bamba. He's a problem for offensive players.
Back to Wagner. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Anthony with it. Now defended by Cauley Stein. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. The drive by Doncic. Pass to Bullock. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
His first. Second.